Denise Gitsham is with us now, NewsNation political contributor and Republican strategist. Respond to what he just said about racial gerrymandering. If Republicans are going to do it, Democrats say we're going to do it too. How does that impact the faith in our political process?
Well, I think this is about a lot more than racial gerrymandering. Listen, Democrats have been the worst at gerrymandering. In fact, 3 of the most gerrymandered districts in America where courts had to step in and actually fix the district are in Democratic states due to sheer Democratic politicking. And let's remember that, look, I'm a woman of color, but I don't look to just race as an indication of whether you're ideologically diverse. I don't look at people and think, wow, if you're this color, then you believe all these things. So when we look at just race, we're really limiting how we view people as a constituents. Are they just known for what color their skin is instead of what they believe in? I hate that kind of politicking, that identity politicking that pits people against each other based on external things instead of the things that really matter, which is the things of their heart and what they believe in. So these are old Democratic, tired, rejected, I might add, talking points from the left. Everything that they're getting right now, you're hearing the same talking points over and over. I just heard that line he said from somebody else that you played on a clip earlier. Come on, you guys. Democrats, you need to come up with some better talking points that are actually original, things that capture the imagination instead of pointing at Trump and saying, we're just going to fight fire with fire. Stop reacting and come up with something of your own that voters can believe in so you're not in this situation.
So then does that also become incumbent on the GOP with their next move? So if Texas does this, California does this, what does the GOP do next? I mean, at what point does somebody decide to change the game?
Stop. Well, listen. Let me be clear. I am not for this back and forth thing. I think it's ridiculous. Nobody wins. Americans lose when our congressional districts, only 14% of which are even competitive anymore, can become even less competitive. That's not a win for Americans. We have people who get more and more extreme that win primaries when that happens. And that's the last thing we need as Americans. But if Democrats really want to take this to the end, right? They really want to drive this over the finish line and say, you're going to do this, Republicans, we're going to do this in response. They're going to lose because 28 states have Republican-controlled legislatures versus 18 Democratic states with Democratic-controlled legislatures. So let's go. I mean, all day long, 10 rounds, because they're not going to win at the end of the day. This is not a winning strategy for them. And let's be clear also, in California, I'm a Californian. Not one Californian had any input into how the congressional lines were going to be redistricted, not even a California Democratic legislator, because the Washington, D.C. Democratic Party, the DCCC, the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, is who drew these lines and gave them these talking points. There's not an original thought behind this. It's an orchestrated effort by the elites in Washington, D.C.
And the fight continues. Hey, Denise, I've got to leave it there, but thanks as always.